Good morning, everybody. This is Kyle Speed One coming to you from the racetrack. Today, I have a very special guest. Purchase. This car happens to be my all-time favorite of the Ferraris, and it is a Fly car, slot car, Ferrari 250 GTO. I ran by Graham Hill, if it'll focus. There you go. Tourist Trophy 1963. The very year I was birthed into this world. Kicking and screaming and crying. So anyway, beautiful car from Fly Slot Cars. Excellent detailing. Look at that detailing, man. It's even got the mesh underneath those clear intake bubbles in the hood. Look at that. And it's got the leather buckle tie downs. It's got the old fashioned keyed hood pins. Chrome insignia. The headlights. Graham Hill. It's got the wire spokes. Good looking car, man. Yeah, the Ferrari 250 GTO is probably the premier favorite car that I have. Can't afford the real one, but I can afford the slot car one. So poor boy got to be poor boy. Okay. Now, these are getting kind of up there in the price. Now, I got an excellent deal on this one because, and I don't have the box anymore, but I'll give you a clue about something. If it is a regular manufactured Fly slot car, as this one is, okay, Augie Paps. That's a cool name, Augie. I like that. If it comes with a black base, as this one did, then that means it came just like that from the factory. The red base signifies that it was a kit, meaning the body is already pre-painted, detailed, decaled up. However, the chassis, the front axle and wheels, the guide, the braids, did I already say motor? The magnet, the extension shaft, and the rear axle assembly, and the chrome exhaust tips, as well as the tail exhaust, the exhaust, and a few other bits and pieces, plus the screws, are all in baggies. And what you do is, usually the car body is off to the side of this base with this sitting next to it. And then underneath this one is another box that covers up the chassis and all the hardware in order to complete the car as you see it here, instead of ready to go right out of the box. It is no chore, so don't be afraid of them. It is not hard. They come with instructions. If they don't, you can look it up on the internet and get you a view on how to put it together. But you really don't. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing hard about purchasing one of these kits, and a lot of times you'll find these kits priced lower than the ready-to-runs. Okay? And I have done several of these Fly kits that have this red base and have not encountered any kind of problems. Although on this one, I might try filing down the stanchions that the body screws screw into, so I can lower that front end of the body down a little bit, because that, I don't know, that kind of bugs me. It's sitting up a little too high. You can even see daylight through it, but that's something you can either choose to do or not to do. Now, as I just got through showing you, Fly in a lot of the cars do have the motor up front. The Marcos and the Panos, I think even the Viper has the motor up front. Okay, it's common with some of them. Now, some of them are sidewinders. This car handles great if I don't mess up driving it. Because she can be quick if you turn the computer on. Murphy. Now that's box stock. All I did was assemble the chassis and the wheels and the motor, the guide. It comes with all the hardware. Yes, it does have a magnet in it. I lubricated the shaft, the motor, the pilot bearing for the extension shaft, the wheel bearings. So everything's been lubricated. And although it's a little louder than a slotted, as you can see, this car handles great. All of the Fly 250 Ferrari GTOs, they all drive the same. They drive excellently. I have no complaint. And seeing how it's my favorite car, it only makes me smile real big. I love it. Okay. So, that means I have this one. Well, I can't lift it up. I have this one. I have this one. And excuse me, folks, while I try to do all this stuff. But I can't help but show these off. They are such cool cars. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Have one more. Now, I'm not going to take them off the bases, but I'll line them up here for you to view. I really like that blue one with the big white stripe. And of course, who doesn't like a red Ferrari? As I said before, this one was driven by Graham Hill. I'm not sure about the other drivers. Okay, that's Augie Pabst. This one. Here's where my East Texas accent's gonna get me in trouble. It's either Giorgio Scarletti or it's Guy Oreo Scarletti, 1962. I'm not great with Italian. And apparently this was a Swiss driver. I guess, I don't know. Ulf Norrender and Pico Troberg. Okay, 1964. Targa Florio, which and that's Targa Florio. And that's 12 Sebring. And I don't remember what this one. Oops, there went the Matra. Excuse me again, folks. A little unorganized. Okay, well, it just says number 1 degree tourist trophy. Okay, all right, I'll take your word for it. I don't know. But as I said before, the Ferrari GTO 250 is my all-time favorite car. I love this car. The body lines, I just love everything about it. And Fly did an excellent job on every one of these cars. The paint is perfect. The decals are perfect. The detail is perfect. I love these cars. So, remember what I said. Don't shy away from the Fly slot car kits. The body decals, all the detail on the body, the cockpit, the driver, everything's already finished for you. All you've got to do is assemble the chassis and then screw it onto the body. That's all you got to do. And that red base signifies, so if you're on eBay or at a swap meet or anything like that, that means the probability of that car came from a kit is real high. Ready to run, ready to run, ready to run. Kit. So look them up for yourself. Fly does very beautiful jobs on their cars. Their chassis are okay. Some like them, some don't like them. Some people are even printing out different 3D printed chassis where they're turning them into sidewinders or even angle winders with a pod. So you can look at those online. There's some people actually making 3D printed replacement chassis for some of these Fly cars. So that's all I got for you for right now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.